Hello everyone, Shani of Shani and Charlie here with my main man Danny. Gonna switch fingers? Alright. Coming to you guys with a quick video. This video is probably not gonna be popular at all, but I don't care. Let me know what you think in the comment section. This is a conversation. I know everyone is not gonna agree with what I'm saying. I hope you watch the entire video before you comment and try to get where I'm coming from. I have been wanting to talk about this topic for a very long time, but for some reason or another I just kept putting it off. I'm like, there are enough videos out there about this that I don't have to do one, and I just don't want to feel like having a comment section where people are arguing and people just spreading hate and negativity. I just did not want to be a part of that. But I saw this post the other day on Instagram and it disgusted me. It made me so mad because I began to start to read some of the comments of what people were saying about this person's locks. And I'm going to put some of them up here for you. Some of them I can't put because they were just too disgusting. And the language was just, I just couldn't put it up simply because of the language. One person said, it's the same thing, but white people hair isn't made for locks. The girl on the right has matted hair. The left has locks. Locks are matted hair. What are you talking about? That thing on the right looks stained. All that comes to mind is stale cigarettes and mildew. Imagine a white person saying that about black people's locks. Imagine. Just take for a minute. And just imagine a white person saying that we gonna be going to fight. We're gonna call them racist. We're gonna go off. Black people have locks and freeform locks. White people have dookie locks. White people look like they smell like pickle juice with dreads. It doesn't wear well on white people, sorry. On the left, we have a beautiful display of keratin naturally binding together. On the right, we have appropriation with an absolute lack of appreciation for the meaning and the history behind what some people consider a fashion statement. It's beyond sad. It's offensive. Cultural appropriation, in my opinion, is only bad when white people do it. Oh my Lord, I guess that's what it says. White people cannot let us have our own blankety blank blank. Okay, that's as much as I'm gonna read. I had a lot more comments, but I'm not gonna fill up my video with negativity. I probably shorten a lot of these comments or whatever, not even put them in. It's like, this is one thing I don't like about the lock, natural hair, black community, is we have so much stuff in this world that separates us, and we want to cause more separation from hair. It's like, to me, imitation is the best form of flattery. So when I see a white person with locks, I'm like, I like your hair. I tell them I like their hair. And the reason I do that is because if we are completely honest with ourselves, every last one of us went through rejection when we first locked our hair. A lot of us go through rejection now that we have locks. A lot of us are treated different by men, women, our family members, now that we have locks. I hear it all the time from my mom. You messed up all your long, pretty hair. I still got hair. It's just locked hair, you know? And you know the kind of reaction that you get from people, or that you got from people when you first locked your hair, or now that you have locks. You know how you're treated differently because you have locks. Why would you want to do that to someone else who's branching out, being different, having locks, who's going against the grain? I mean, in my perfect world, people should be able to wear their hair the way they want to wear their hair. That's just me. And I'm all about bringing people together. That's what my life is about. I have so many people make fun of me because they say black people don't hike, black people don't watch this show, black people don't read that book, black people don't know about that, black people don't do this. Half of the things that I do in my life, people say, girl, black people don't do that. But I'm all about bringing people together. I'm all about doing, me being a black woman, I'm all about doing what I love. And I absolutely love hiking. That's something that is a huge passion for me. And when I go out there and I hike, I'm the only black person that I see. I've been on, I don't know how many hiking trips, and I can name 2 where I saw another black person. And he was a Boy Scout. And the other one was, he was there with his white girlfriend. So if somebody came up to me and said, hiking is part of, a white person came up to me and said, hiking is part of white people's culture, you shouldn't do this, how would you think that would make me feel? But it's not the white people that tell me, you can't go hiking, you're black. You don't need to be going hiking, you're black. The white people don't tell me that. The white people, when I'm on the hiking trail and they see me, it's like, like, hi, especially if I got Danny with me, it's like, hi, oh my God, is that a real bird? So are you enjoying yourself? Do you like it? Did you get see this? Did you get see that? You should go this way. You should go that way. You know, because they embrace me. Even though I'm in an area where I don't look like anyone else there. Not only am I black, I'm black with dreadlocks. I am overweight. Yes, I am black with dreadlocks, overweight, and I have a parrot on my shoulder. I don't fit in with them. But yet and still, they embrace me. Whatever they say about me behind my back, that's one thing. But it is so, and when they see me, they're like, you have a couple that look like, what is she doing here? But majority is like, oh my God. Really? 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 This is what we're doing? This is what we're doing? Okay. So, I mean, you do, when I go hiking, you do have people who don't say anything, but sometimes they look like they stare. They just stare like, what are you doing here? And it's not a welcoming stare. But majority of the people there, when they see me, it's like, oh my God, is this your first time? Have you been here before? Have you seen this waterfall? You should try this park next. You should go to this place next. Oh my God, is that bird real? I mean, they just embrace me. They embrace me. Do you have enough water? And I'm like, yeah, I got some. Do you have water? You have water in your bag? Yeah, I have water in your bag. Good. Do you have a map? We have an extra map. It's like they are so embracing with, I don't belong. That's something that's not culturally a black thing. But they embrace me. They, like I said, if they go behind my back, like, what that nigga doing out here or something like that, if they say that behind my back, then that's one thing. But to my face, they're just embracing me. And to me, I believe that most people are genuine when they do that. And it's so welcoming and it's so inviting. So why can't we be the same way when we see someone doing something or wearing something that's culturally known for black people? Why can't we embrace them? Why can't we be welcoming to them? Why can't we make them feel like, okay, it's okay to be different. It's okay to go against the grain. It's okay to do what you like. And I don't go hiking, or I don't go to the gun range, or I don't go fishing, or I don't garden. I don't do all these things that are mostly known for. I don't go and read all the A Song of Ice and Fire books, knowing that I haven't found a black person locally yet that's read those books. I haven't found one yet that's actually read those books. I found two black people online that's read those books, who has a YouTube page that's read those books. I don't do this because I want to be a part of someone's culture. I do this because this is my interest and this is what I like. So just because white people are locking their hair, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're trying to be like us. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're trying to take from our culture. It doesn't necessarily mean they're trying to just push themselves into our culture. It means that they're doing something that they like, something that they found cool. And for it to be predominantly known for black people to wear it, obviously we're encouraging them. We're influencing them. And that should be the biggest form of flattery. That should be where you say, dang, we got them doing this. We got them come on, sis, come on over here. You know what I'm saying? Just, people are always saying that it's wrong, but how can it be wrong if none of us ever combed our hair? No matter if we're white, black, purple, green, yellow, whatever. If we never combed our hair, all of our hair will mat up. We'll all have locks, or either one big lock. We all do it, so how can you say that someone is taking something from another culture when this is something that hair will naturally do. This is a natural occurrence for hair. Like if everybody just stop combing their hair, they're gonna have locks. They're gonna have dreads. Hair would naturally mat up. My dog, I have a Shih Tzu. If I don't brush her hair out on a regular basis, her hair will mat up. So if that happens to a dog, of course it's going to happen to a person. So how can you say you can't do your hair like this because you're not black? If they didn't comb it, it would do that anyway. They just put some, like we do, they just put a little spin on it and tame it or maintain it a little bit more. And everyone's always talking about this comes from Africa, but there are some cultures in Africa that do not have dreadlocks at all. There are some cultures in Africa that if you're not a warrior, you cannot have dreadlocks. If you are married with children, you cannot have dreadlocks. If you are a woman, you cannot have dreadlocks. So how can it be cultural for all Africans if there are some tribes where if you have a certain status, locks are forbidden? So how can this be completely a black culture if some people in Africa aren't allowed to have locks? You have to have a certain status or a certain title in order to have locks. So how can this just be a totally black thing? Come on, guys. I mean, we got... Man, have you seen what our president been doing? He's doing all these tweets, talking all this trash. People can come and bomb us any day, and we tripping about how somebody doing their hair. Come on now. So if this is you, if this is someone, if you're someone who does not like to see white people with locks, just step back and think about how you were treated when you first got locks. Just sit back and think about it. How did it make you feel when... Because, I mean, you might be strong and nothing may hurt your feelings, but when I received so much rejection from my family, my coworkers, about locking my hair, it really hurt my feelings. I'm woman enough to just tell you, it literally hurt my feelings. It made me want to cry because I'm like, this is me. This is who I am. I'm still the person that you know. I'm still shining. I'm still me. But so many people rejected me. And it hurt my feelings. So I can imagine how it is when you have someone who has the same hair as you, who has the same look, do the same thing, reject you and make you feel like you're not welcome. Like, we have to encourage each other because we all know how it feels. We all know how it feels to be rejected, to go through that ugly stage. So just because the person is doing something that is predominantly known for black people to do it, don't reject them. Embrace them. Make them feel welcome. Encourage them. Bridge that gap. We got too many gaps, y'all. Bridge that gap. And I say it again, majority of my interest is not what most black people are interested in doing. I got a freaking bird. How many black people you know got a bird? You know what I'm saying? But I love my baby. You know, I got a parrot. I have a parrot. I love you. Give me a kiss. I love my parrot. How many black people do you know who has a parrot? Like, for real. And I'm not doing this because I want to be white. I'm doing this because I like parrots. I like birds. You know? Hiking, same thing. I love hiking. I love going to the gun range. There's no one else that looks like me that's there. But they still welcome me. They still embrace me. And they encourage me to come back. They encourage me to keep doing it. Why can't we do the same thing? We're always talking about how white people treat us and everything. Yes, I grew up in South Georgia, so I truly know what it's like to deal with racist people. I truly know what it's like. But at the same time, we need to be different. We need to be different. That same hate that we receive, we need to push out love. You know what I'm saying? We really do, especially if it's something as small as a hairdo. Let them wear their hair. Let them wear their hair. Leave them alone. Don't talk trash about them. And that's what hurts me the most about this. That's what not even hurts, but that's what disgusts me the most about this situation. Is a lot of people who were talking about this person's locks were people who had, because I went to their pages to check them out, were people who had locks themselves. And they know that struggle. You know that struggle. You know the lock struggle. You know it. but you're going to pass it on to someone else. And other people who were talking about this person, Locs, got a head full of weave, wearing contacts, a bunch of makeup on. Appropriation much? I don't know. But guys, thank you so much for watching. And as usual, toodaloo. Bye-bye. Alright guys, so thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Remember to like, to comment, to subscribe, and to share. Remember to subscribe. That is very, very important so you don't miss any future videos, and hit that bell. Anything else you want to see on this channel, please comment down below. Let me know and I'll be more than happy to oblige. Thank you so much for watching, and as usual, toodaloo. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Alright guys, so thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Remember to like, to comment, to subscribe, and to share. Remember to subscribe. That is very, very important so you don't miss any future videos, and hit that bell. Anything else you want to see on this channel, please comment down below. Let me know and I'll be more than happy to oblige. Thank you so much for watching, and as usual, toodaloo. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.